have the the hey, you know, guy. This guy's a little different. Hey, this is the guy who backs up the hey guy. You know, right, when let's just say hypothetically you walk into your home and you're just it's a different time than normal, and you see your significant other doing something they normally just wouldn't be doing. I mean, I didn't think you were. You know, I don't necessarily take seriously when you get so descriptive on what you're doing when I don't ask anymore, although I guess I should. Why are you telling me the shit that I didn't ask about? So that you walk in and whatever the situation is requires a hey. And then you have the guy that comes out of the bathroom and shit, or the chick that's like, hey, you know. Why? What happened now? What do you guys do with your time? I mean, I can't, man. For the people who are learning about the millions of eyes that we have, it was reptilian eyes, hybrid eyes, human eyes, third eyes, 33rd eyes. For those who started closing all of them and let it be known that you wanted to close while you're sleeping, subconsciously you want them to close, listen how important it is, because I did shit too quick and I was in so much pain. Let something be known. I have no pain in my body at all. Now, either motherfuckers are up, okay? I don't know, because I did call some things out, and I do believe that what I say is. And a combination of a different dimension. We don't think about when we incarnated in other lifetimes, or we just carried over for some of us who feel like we've been walking this motherfucker for way too long. It's just way too long. I don't care about the years. I just know that I don't feel trapped just in this situation now. I just feel trapped in this dimension, this thing called this world. There has to be something else. And if belief is everything, then I'm going to believe that there is. That's it. I'm going to believe that I know I'm a good person, but I can be a shitty person too. And I'm okay if I have to go somewhere that's, I mean, look, it's like Skid Row here. It's a Skid Row, the spirit. What? Shit. You don't have to pay room and board there. That kind of outlook. Why they brought you up for this person, I'm not sure why. You could be the person that walks in. You could be the hay recipient. Okay, let's find out. And then this card flew off by itself. Yeah. Oh boy. Nope, not the way. The forest. Okay, the forest. Oh God, I don't like it. Hey. Oh. We're going camping. May I play the woman? I need to ask. I feel like I need to ask spiritually. This is weird. This could be also causing pain. I'm just going to do this telepathically before I inquire about someone else's situation. Okay, I'm just going to let it be known. I'm going to try that because I forget to say, okay, I close up any whatever that I fucking opened up, and any kind of that's trying to nitpick me. Please. I can't stand the fucking words people use. But you know what I mean. Like, just close it up. I mean, I tapped into you, you tapped into me. Do you close it up? Do you fucking entities and shit and demons go, you know what, let's wrap it up with Philly. I feel like it should be two-sided. It's both sides. Yep. So let's do that. For every lifetime. Who knows? Some of us could have been doing this for lifetimes. Looking into crystal balls and shit. Mob bosses as women. Outlaws. Exactly. Yep. I always have the same eyes. And they always show me the two little tiny sun marks that I have on my left cheek. I don't know how long I've had them. And I'm not sure. Because I'm not sure which pictures. You know what I mean? When I was a child. I'm not sure if I was birthed in this lifetime. I'm just not 100%. And I know how nuts it sounds, but this is the shit that gets me through shit. This crazy shit. And for the weirdos, you know exactly what I mean. One from the cops in the forest. Oh. They're on trail 3. I don't know what your boy's doing. They're on trail 3, and that's that. It's final. Walked into a glass door. They're at a standstill, though. I guess we're going to talk about why this person is running. Is this in Boston somewhere? They robbed a shoe store. Man, can I guess it doesn't matter. The amount of effort and sweat and grunt that I feel chasing someone who robbed a shoe store for a pair of shoes for whatever reason. And the lack of this when it comes to child trafficking, child parent. I know that people get agitated that I talk about this. I don't care. I'm sorry that it agitates you, that it fucking agitates me. That you do this shit to those that cannot defend themselves. That'll always be a problem for many of us. But let's just see why. Running from the cops, walked into the glass door. Somebody was a pretty motherfucker too. I'm an entrepreneur. This feels like the Other Woman situation, that movie. Whew, what a beautiful cast though of that movie. Yep, thank you. Just amazing. Yeah. Yep, nope. Da-da-da. Okay. Whoever they're running from and what they've done, it's people like this one. This is somebody that was an independent writer or an independent direct, something like that, where they saw shit for what it really is. Indie stuff like with The Star, I'm telling you, and they could have been up for an award. If this is happening right now and you feel like my career is definitely either, I will not say that, going to just jump out of nowhere, and I need to be ready for that, or it already is. Somebody else can see it, and they could be running from the cop. This motherfucker, like, why do you smell like pine? This slept in the woods for 6 days. Yeah. He's trying to say that I was camping with my boys. That's another. I couldn't. It would be weird for me. I could accept it if I said something. This is what I do. I don't like. You just don't seem like the kind of guy, man, who would save boys. That's why it's weird. So when you see this reaction, I'm not just gonna look at you and then make you figure it the fuck out. I'm the weird one here. He's been saying this shit for a while, or he thinks. Well, probes were put on our fucking heads. I don't know what else to. Please. And no, they weren't done by aliens. Although Jeff Zachariah seems to know something. Nope. Not getting into your secrets, just if you could. I know you don't like me. I don't like you. One's white, one's black. We both just get over it. We've been doing this. Same old song and dance, my friend. Would you please just tell him that you know that we both had probes? Put on ahead and just say that it was Dennis Query that did it, because that's one of his. He can't trust. I know that you're in a situation where you have to. I at least have to fake that I feel that there's trust here. I get it. That's it. Nothing else. Totally understood. Yeah. They only had a few feathers left in their cap. I said this before, where their aunt, or there's somebody who used to say that you got no feathers in your cap, or it was a male, and it reminded me of somebody that was in a war of like 1812 and shit. Yeah. Yeah. This would be, I don't have any feathers. And if this is a Mason or somebody if that's a thing, if this is a group of people where feathers or some type of badge of honor, legion, and it gets removed, it could be stripes. I mean, this could definitely be stripes on you dig? Your C7 isn't questioning. Fuck your, right? Your Fidele. Oh, and then this is keep on moving. Don't you say that? That's what you do. You start, you get into something, and then it's just a constant waiting period. yeah, I ran into so and so, and they're gonna invest in this, and they got this shit. It's business. It's that fucking get rich kind of quick. You know what I mean? I don't want the shit too quick, cause whoever they're speaking to, would be working for the government, working high government with the strength, or the industry is what this feels like. This is. I'm not sure what I'm more surprised. I know, man. I know I look like no, but please, I'm not sure what I'm more surprised about. That now that you mentioned it, I want to make this clear that you mentioned that part. But how silly this whole thing is, and that you thought I got to where I was because I either embraced this kind of silly in my life, or that I mingle with it. This is the first time I've gotten upset with anger over being misunderstood like this. And that's all the fuck you are gonna say, lady. That's it. Alright? I mean, this, I believe, I'm gonna just be you for a moment, and it's not easy. It's entertaining for me at some point, and then I get the levels of whatever happens, some chemical goes, no, this isn't funny anymore. Are you insulting me? Was that a cocky comment? Am I making this? Once you get to the point where I can't tell which side it is, but I know what's making me feel like this, whatever that is, needs to stop. That's it. Whatever. And you don't listen. The best way to do that is wrap it up. This is the world card. Wrap it up. That's it. I mean, quickly. Wrap it up. Completion. Done. I mean, start to finish. Look, I don't feel good. I know I invited y'all here. Take the fucking shit. Take the food. Take the wine. Whatever's out. Take it. Wrap it up. Boop. What's the problem? And that silence, and you looking at them for a few seconds. I just told you. That's it. Whatever you need. They don't need to know what you ate. They don't need to know that you weren't feeling good a few days ago. They don't need to know that you may think you're pregnant. They don't need to know shit except for, I don't feel well. I know that I invite, you know what I mean? You have to cover all areas. I don't feel well. I know that I put this together, but hey, it's not, they're gaining. They were only there for the booze and the drinks and to meet each other anyway. You can tell they don't even like it. Yeah, truth. What do you want? This is a feather and a crown. Dignity. That's what I got from that. Dignity. Yep. Everything. I know, but everything is done like that. And if something else is pulled out of someone like this, I mean, it was pulled for a long time. You hear? It's Adam May of Washington. We all had that name at one point in the Isabel family. I don't know what the fuck this is. Please don't do that to me. This feels like French black people. Okay, moving on. So we have, I guess you could say quickly. And this is truth like a man. So if you're not a man, and this happens with a man where you invite them over, you watch tarot kind of, or you pay attention to things where, I know about feeling sick around people who make you feel uncomfortable and sick, and you can pick up on other people's pain, withdrawal, and stuff like that, but these motherfuckers, you feel slow. I got up, I felt sharp. I'm around them, I feel dull. I got up, I didn't feel any pain. I come here, my bones ache. It's like my blood's in pain. It's just so weird. I think some people are in this situation because somebody said that this is gonna be great. I'm getting my grandma died, da 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 da. I mean, granted, the grandmom could have been a real, but at the same time, that's somebody's grandmom. And if you're sitting thinking, well, his grandmom died, he doesn't seem to give a shit, or she doesn't seem to give a shit about the grandparent that died. Just the fuck kind of person is that? How many other things have you seen about this person here? Okay, for the woman who has the man who, he's an Ike Turner with mental retardation. I don't know how the fuck you do this. He's strong. Oh my God. So he's super strong, super disrespectful, can't read or write, he's retarded, he's abusive, verbally and physically. Take the retarded off the table and just say, he's funny looking and he talks weird. He's still an abusive piece of shit. He's just a slow fucking abusive piece of shit. This is what you do. I don't know how bad this shit is, but for somebody, you need to just open the door. He came in with nothing, and he hasn't brought a motherfucking thing into that whatever this was since he got there. And you know that thing on the door for the movie Enough, where she put that thing, the arm, that's not a swing arm, it was just an arm, doesn't swing, no, on the door for protection. You may have to do something like that. I mean, I don't really feel like this person, you have a lot to protect yourself with. This is what I see. I see the carriage for your fireplace. It'll be interesting. Some of them may be heavier for you. Maybe I don't either. I'm giving advice for and I'm picking and I'm whatever this is on multiple women who I'm in a dangerous situation where I'm pretty sure he'd kill me, and I'm pretty sure that the cops will let him get away with it. So what do I do? I would take the chance of just going to fuck the prison for life and killing them. You know about, or maybe you will. They don't always talk about the crazy, we don't know how the hell this happened, cases where people wound up getting out that were on death row. They don't really talk about anything that we need to know that makes us feel better about this fucking world that we're living in, except this woman has this kind of skin, and why don't you? Why is this man's cock so fucking thick and long and yours is not? Huh? Flabby skin? This guy doesn't have it. You know what I mean? Like, what is it that you want from me? Everybody wants to attain this pursuit. It's not even happiness anymore. It's pursuit of things. I don't even give a shit what kind of things, nigga. Oh. When we had the conversation where you said, and I agree, you know, I just want things too, even if they're given to us or we wind up getting them in some way. But I wasn't sure that insects or nests burrowed in deep within something. My mom said she found some kind of larva shit on the fucking floor. I don't know. I had to come in from the dog or something. But I put my face on it with carpet. Now I'm iffy with it. The carpet was my favorite thing before. Nope. And no. And even if no. I'm very particular. I did ask. I tried, you know what I mean? But I think that helped me more than anything, that it didn't work. Maybe put your defenses down with this one. You're a trigger for this guy. Oh, but you're a trigger only because you duplicate or replicate his personality at the time, always. So he thinks that you're driving him crazy. He thinks at some point, you can't deny, you have two, I don't want to say heyokas. I don't think I don't even want to put that title. I think that everybody has the ability to tap into that, or to really agitate that, sure, or tantalize it. You could say that. But I want to stress again how important it is to let it be known that you want every eye that you've ever had in every lifetime closed comfortably. And it will happen while you're sleeping. Wait, do you see how calm and pain-free you become? What is that, huh? Oh. You may have to let your defenses down a little bit. This became that both of you did think. Is it me? Am I mirroring them, or are they me? And then that's as far as it got. I think you both just were like, well, it could be one way or the other. What's the worst that could happen? Let's see. Eventually one of us has to back down, right? Well, I mean, you could call going out in a gurney zipped up. Back down. Let's see what happened. I'm running from the cops, walked into a glass door, running from the cops. Somebody actually did do that. They ran from the cops or something like that, or they were running and forgot that they were, I don't know how you forgot you were inside. I don't know how you forgot you were inside the store. You must have been on some really good shit. Alright. Taking drugs to get through a flight. So we got drugs, running from the cops, sleeping in the fucking, and you smell like pine needles. Huh. Oh, to the guy that has that channel with the guy Tyrone, or Tyrone, that is your dad. You're right. You had a lot in common, and you looked alike. Yep, that is actually that. Adele. Tyrone Bigham Johnson. Yeah, he was a junkie. And he is your birth. No, he's not your birth father. It was the guy with him. The one who wasn't saying much. And that's, you figure that out. Taking drugs to get through a flight. I'm running from the cops, and now I'm on a plane. What is this now? Alright. I spent some time by myself. I even remained sex-free. I got a lot out of it. This is someone was at a point where I was being stopped by something. So I let it happen. I don't know, with the running from the cops, you could have got some legal shit handled, and now you are flying somewhere. The stewardess, green, no. I don't know if it's necessarily speed crack. There's something being put, or was going to be put, cleaner, some type of cleaner. It could be that someone takes a little bit out of the liquor bottles and puts it all in one cup. And then, I guess to have some kind of alcohol smell, or they're doing it to make people sick. I don't know. It's weird. One, if I did this, it's because they had it coming to them, whether it was something they did to me or someone who couldn't defend themselves. This feels like I just want to make people sick because I want to make people sick. They fight with their husband, and now they show up on this flight constantly anticipating the text message, phone call. You could tell that they're not there. Now they're concerned because they got in trouble with some group that traffics drugs and shit with government people. This isn't deep state. This is the dirty part. This is the hood part of the government. This feels like working at the motherfucking welfare building and shit. You know what I mean? With the strength, I'm telling you. Somebody works in a museum. They say that they work in a museum, but they sit there on their laptop or their phone the whole time. Nobody comes in. I don't know what that is, but there's something about antiques being in the back. And someone could be in there right now. And I know that you too, sir, are black or African American. That doesn't matter when these things happen. But something that you were looking for is hanging on the wall in a back room that you were just... Did they talk you out or distract you? Mm-hmm. This could be from a grandfather or a relic, I heard. All right. Now we have this. Somebody ran and then they finally got on a plane too, is what I say. I can't believe that I finally... This is freedom. This feels like someone could have gotten released or something, pardoned or something like that. This could be stuck in another country and went to the embassy, and I think that they were constant. How come it was? I mean, you pick a roadblock, right? Pick a no, and it happened. Okay. Somebody started shooting up. They shot up something. It could be steroids. It feels like Ativan or something, though. And why? I guess just the constant keeping up with this shit with the running from the law. It's like I'm just sitting here every day just waiting for them to kick the fucking door in. That feeling is. But somebody found out that they actually work for the government. This is so weird how this is turning out. There's somebody that, so as I'm waiting for something, this could even be that you went to some type of house where there's water and you were, I don't know if you were waiting to find money. It could have been something more valuable at the time. I found my other identity with my badge and my fucking my gun, my pistol. That's what we call it. The whole kit to everything. This world with the strength, this is a legit badge. This feels like Special Ops, CIA, Frimfro, fraud, and fucking Triple Lindy on the Moose Goose trap fucking cubed. You feel me? And something happened. So this is that they oh my god. Now, whoever this is found whatever, I mean, it was everything to sign documents about something. This could be trust, throne. This is thronism. I will wait for you. I feel like something was blocking. What the hell is this? Why do I feel like I'm stuck? Or why did you feel like something with this was... Am I intentionally... Is it just a fucking wall here forever? Somebody had to accept the loss. They had to accept that they were being forced to just be still and be idle for whatever reason. And this feels like going into some spiritual practice for me with this going round and round. Did any of you have eyes that spun closed and shit and went backwards? I did. Donate to my channel. Many thanks. Yep, thanks. Yep. This is... They wanted you to practice truly leaving your body consciously 3/4 of the way, where you can remove pain, and that when you can be in a trance, when you can look at something, whatever it is, it's easier to go into a trance when there's a window or some type of glass in between, for me anyway. And then I immediately make it double. You know how when you stare at something for a couple of seconds, you see 2 of them? You're going to do that intentionally. And then you're going to see these eyes in your mind closing. and you're gonna let them do all the work. You're not gonna force it. And you're gonna feel every time that you're gonna feel your body drop, and you're gonna feel some more pain leave. This is for those who have earned this. This is please, and then also letting it be known that you would like it blacked out, blocked out, nothing. Don't see anything. This is for those who I know I made it known what I wanted, what job I wanted, where I wanted to live, who I wanted to be with, what life I can't, there's something where it's affirmative. That's it. Excuse me. Things could be. It could be difficult for you to even meditate. It's hard for me to sleep. I'm having a hard time sleeping. The amount of sleep that I'm losing, even for this other guy here, or if this is for you, for a woman, where all I keep doing is just avoiding something, right? I need to take the loss. I'm being told that you could have worked too much, or you could have been doing too much speed. Whatever it was, it's too much. So either you'll walk on something slippery and snap your ankle, your leg, you know what I mean? It'll be something where I'm not listening, is what this is. You're correct for some people. Yep. Somebody was running and working out too much, and it's getting to the point with the strength. It's overkill with the commitment. And they want you to have it's restricting you from things. It's as if you, and it could be since you found out the truth about a husband or a dad. And it could be that I'm just kind of guarded with you because something happened, you know. And you're still, okay, so this is, I have to be around you. I have to do this. We either work together, we're married, live in the same home. You could be concerned or see kind of signs that something is, well, how about this? We did this before, and we had this happen before. What's happening now, which is a lot of nothing with certain things, and a lot of something with other things, right? You don't need to get into specifics. People, if you know, fucking know, just please get up and leave. I don't want to waste my valuable time talking about something that means something to me to somebody that's just aloof. But this would be, what now? I mean, so here it is again. We went through it again, and then here we are at this point again, which is, I'm not sure this was the best thing to do. Do I do the same thing I did before? That now this would be the second time? Do I make that mistake again and say, this is the third time's a charm? They're wrong. And look like a fool when I'm announcing this at the party, thinking that everybody's doing this, but then they wait for me to be the idiot. I'm the one that's so open about what's going on with this. And I think that for you, like I don't want to feel the disappointment. I don't want to feel like I don't have faith. That's what the disappointment feels like. Like if I don't feel like I'm enough for you to keep this, for this to keep going like that. And I can feel that part coming up again. Or there's something with sobriety or some type of addiction. Yeah. Every time I get a paycheck, I'm concerned that they're gonna take money and they're gonna buy shit and it's gonna show up here, or they're just gonna go out and buy shit, or somebody's wife has a shopping addiction when it comes to the dollar store. You going in and then coming out with a cart full and spending $500-$600, and that's different than saving. Okay. I said okay. I could feel that. You're nasty. You look like a fucking fentanyl addict, and you're not, which is really weird. There are fentanyl junkies that look healthier and just more appealing in public than you do. I felt that. You're nasty. You're just gonna go to work and let this broad spend all your money at the fucking dollar store? I mean, at least you can suck a few and get a nice pair of shoes and some boots for you for work. You know what I mean? PE. And I will build a throne. OM. I see. Poem. Can I ask, I mean, I know that I give information for multiple people, but I feel like I told somebody multiple times that somebody has a poem that they wrote for somebody, and either it was uncomfortable to hear it through this, where I'm actually recording this because you're telepathic. But now somebody is more confident about saying, did you hear that? I want to be honest, because a lot of the information that I've gotten, this was a conversation about the situation, came from her. And now I'm just going to announce every time that it happens when we're all together. Okay. PEOM and TA. Point of authority. Oh. Point of authority. What is the meaning of points of authority? Okay, the brief that accompanies most motions in court. Point of authority, what is that, little Nicky? What is the basic meaning of point of authority? I don't see a lot about this, but what is points of authority by Lincoln Park about? That could be something for you guys, but I don't feel like it is. What are points of authority? With legal argument given the support of motion. So what is this? Points, my points at 3 levels of authority: traditional, charismatic, and legal rational authority. What is that here? I think that there's too much toxic authority, too much addiction to authority and power, and we're having a hard time. That's why the women are having such a hard time in positions of power. I also see pot, where some of you may be like, yo, I'm just going to start fucking smoking some pot. Be careful who you're getting your pot from. You almost have to act like you're down and out, you're sorry, and your ass is sad and it's strapped. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even say, yeah, I found $5 in the ground. I'm like, oh, motherfucker, you owe me 4 from 6 years ago. It's like, it's going to be some shit like this. I can't stand it. How you doing? Well, I'm sick and I got 2 growths. And there's green, smoky shit coming from me. Oh. May leave you alone. They don't know you don't have shit. Well, I mean, if they had things, they wouldn't be smoking like that. They would take care of that. These things, some people, they have a criminal mindset, and that type of shit, that type of information enhances that somehow in some weird way. It does it for everybody, if you know what I'm saying. Somebody's gonna have to, and I get it. You're gonna have to. I gotta rewind a lot of shit that you say. Is that what someone is saying? Hello, hi, hello, Eva. Are you having a hard time ordering food through places as a woman? I either half my food's gone, it doesn't make it there. They intentionally forget something. This could be any other woman but black. You may have to change your name, but then they'll remember your address, because like I said, this is the weird shit that they pay attention to. And this is what they put their time and money into. This is where, gift. This is, they all get together. Whose do you have? Oh, I got this one and this one. Okay, so you do this and I'll take this. We'll take it to the wrong one. Then it'll be cold by the time they get it. You can't even fucking order food. It happened to me. How about this? Let me tell you what happened. Excuse me. I ordered a fucking pizza. It was a large pizza, and it was from, where was it from? Frank's Pizza or something around here. Hello. We never got it. A black couple. It's weird when a whole car full of motherfuckers pulls up with your food. You know what I mean? And it wasn't so much like that, but it might as well have been one of them party buses and shit. Like, well, would you spit in it? You fucking put this in it? You in it. Thank you for the out. No. Why the fuck are you guys, why are there boyfriends and girlfriends for Uber and DoorDash and shit? You're going to have to do the same shit. Fire everybody. You're going to have to hire anybody but black. I'm telling you, man. I'm sorry. And for the 5 fucking, whatever, you're going to have to take this. And this is how I feel. It was 2 black people. They handed me a fucking Burger King bag. Like I had a small fry in there. I said, nah. And then I want to tell you what happened down the shore with my sister. I don't know if I did the other day, but I'm going to say it again. So there's that. This is how deep this shit goes, okay? Never got it. Just got the Uber cash. Figured I'll just keep it in there. A fucking pizza you couldn't deliver, right? Because then, man, shut up. Shut up. You and your fucking girl, shut up. Or my offer still stands. I'm down the shore with my sister. We're on the beach. She orders something. These salads. We all got the same salad, same way. You know what I mean? Easy peasy. Me, I can't sit down. I'll fucking walk 6 miles and say I'll meet you on foot. Please don't tell me you're lost. Please don't tell me anything. You pick up the food, you put it in your goddamn car, and you take it to a location. I can't figure out, if we can't do this shit right, what the fuck are we doing? So people stealing some of your food, and because, nobody calls anything else, start calling judgment on these motherfuckers. What happened? I'll tell you. My sister eventually came up to the boardwalk where I thought I was supposed to meet this guy. Knew his name, Timothy. And we saw him. I walked across. I said, your name Timothy? It is. He had a bag. I said, thank you. And I gave the 4-digit code. He didn't check. It wound up being someone else's because I looked in the bag and there was only 1 box. So it was like 1 salad. My sister was like, is that ours? There's only 1? Meanwhile, he parked about a half a block or something up the street and left ours in the car. It would have been like this. The fucking bags were like, I just roofed today. Okay? Just for a little. And I said, I followed him to the car. I'll come with you. And I asked him, why didn't you just bring both bags? Okay, either way, goodbye, thank you. And I just kept walking. I don't need to say any more than that. You knew what I said was, I'm on to you. And I know that there's somebody in that police department, thank you so much, ma'am, who just wanted to, I don't know, we're supposed to be something in it. It will never work. Anyone who's for me will always have some kind of when it comes to shit like that. And now, because your intentions were bad, when I don't know you unless you must be a child trafficker. You must be triggered by something that I talk about because I don't know you. Or you're fucking black. And you don't like pretty white women because I was there with my mom and my sister. It would have bothered people like you who are jealous just of anyone, but this jealousy feels like I'm even jealous of myself in certain days, but it's the kind of jealousy that makes me hate myself. I don't know how the fuck you got there. But be careful getting your pot from this person or their son or anybody connected to them. It feels real grimy all of a sudden. Running from the cops, walked into a glass door. I really do hope that this is something happening in this country where, the messy, I love both sides, but some of you're too fucking dangerous. You're all over the place. Now you're alcoholics or you're drug addicts, and it's just, now I feel like they're just throwing people in places in certain areas in certain countries. Like, we just have to clean some of this up. We don't have to fucking feed them. We don't have to, fucking massage their feet. But we have to remove them from society somehow. Let's gas them. They may wind up pulling some shit like that again. This is the hey, but this was also the hey though guy. Okay, so let's go with that one. Hey boy. I'm running from the cops. Oh my god. I was running from the cops. I'm running through backyards in a suburban area. And the glass, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I can't believe how clean the glass was. I'd taken drugs to get through a flight. This person could have been, I don't know what happened. Were you on a plane and then you wound up running? Press my nose up to the glass. Alright, so we have somebody who intentionally ran through the glass to get into somebody's home for whatever. They could have needed drugs, or somebody was supposed to meet them with some drugs and then they wind up getting off the flight. Or they got taken. This feels real weird where it should be on the news, but it won't be. I gotta be honest, I'm not sure how many people there are functioning with human DNA when it comes to what we're seeing on media. I don't know if the people that we see as newscasters are robots, if they are pixelated, if some of them are even still and wondering the same thing. I see a lot of movies coming out through some type of anime or animation pixelation screening. Yeah, but are they gone, man? I did one of these a little while ago, and it was about people being away on vacation where they knew people had homes. I haven't seen them, or they don't come out, or this could be body doubles, or some people could have tried doing something thinking that they were greater than others and something happened, or this is just this is karma for what I won't come outside, or I refuse to have pictures taken of me. It could be that the facade of idolizing certain people is being removed. What am I idolizing? What have you done? It doesn't really matter what there are some of these people, I'm telling you, I feel like they're gone. Social media. And with the moon card, that's what this is for me. When I was laying on the floor in here the other day, closing these friggin' things, and I could see, I was outside on the step, I think, and I was laying down still looking at the clouds, and I went into a trance, and I could see pixelation. I could see white specks moving. It would look like pixels. Is teleportation removing your body, or are we graphics? It's crazy, right? We touch each other, we feel each other, but what is this thing that some of us may be made of, and can it delete itself from its current environment through pixelation, process of elimination, or eliminating process? Is that what it really is? Is it moving, again, when they talk about you're not moving the actual object with your mind, you're moving the space around it. What does that just give the impression that the object is moving? What about when things go across the room? There would have to be some kind of pressure or something that happens to make that happen. Is it bending reality like that, or that shit just fucking flies out of nowhere? I don't know why I'm talking about this, but it feels like that. Can I bend that reality where now I fit through into another one? And where am I winding up if I do this shit? Have I earned with this Ace of Pentacles? Have I earned from the universe a free 2 tickets to paradise? I do sing like Cartman, and I just don't care. Sometimes I do. It's intentional. Sometimes it just winds up that way. But this is, am I good with this thing? I mean, I know where I want to wind up. This looks like fucking Venice and shit. That's what this looks like. Venice and Greece. Yay! But I may wind up in the hood in Idaho. I'm going to wind up sitting there with I have 2 nickels to rub together, no license, no ID. Do I put my license? I'm trying to teleport. I've taken this seriously. Do I put my license and my debit card in my bra or my pant? You fucking, yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Take whatever medications. It's a slow process. Just trust the process. Because I know that I said this before, but some people didn't hear me. When I was at that other extended stay in Montgomery County, it was after I got out of jail, I went to Horsham. Yeah. Yeah. And then I got 302 from there. It's a good time. It's experience. But I had my eyes closed and I had teleportation in my mind, and I was in like Ohio or some kind of Iowa or something in a bad neighborhood, and there were two girls going, "We can feel you here. It's like we can almost see you here." And I was scared, laying there going, "Am I gonna wind up here?" It was cold out. It was winter time. I mean, cold. That motherfucker was like February. I want February like an hour. And I can handle wherever I wind up. It could be in the middle of the freaking desert in Afghanistan. I'm going to make some friends, and they know it. It could be on a ship coming from fucking Nigeria with 6 Nigerians on it, and somehow my honesty, my authenticity, whether I like them or not, and vice versa, I'm gonna get to land. It's just you know what I mean? Somebody else now, he's put another perceived white woman on a boat like that, and they're going to think about eating them. So I'm not concerned. I'm not personally, but I did let it be known that, you know, if things weren't done another way, then I was requesting Greenwich Village, to go there. I'm not concerned about all this other stuff. It could, you know, who knows what, but it seems like with the process for people who are doing that, be careful. If you know you're a horrible person and you put people through hell, you may wind up in some friggin' you may wind up on volcanic land where there's nobody living there, man. Alright, I just, you know, I don't, whoever you are, I don't feel like you're a good person and you haven't been for a long time, but no, I'll let you choke on that noose around your neck. You may wind up being strangled where you wind up. If I don't, you know, you could be of a certain color or just ethnicity, and you may wind up in an area where they hang motherfuckers like that, and it don't have to be black, okay? And somebody else, you're gonna wind up in some park where somebody's going to recognize you from the paper from a while ago. You killed their husband or their son as an athlete. You jumped them. You're going to wind up right. This would be, oh my God, this is the kind of karma where, wow, right? I can't believe this shit came back like that. Yeah, somebody got cut up or sliced up and shit. I don't know if this was the mom too, or his wife. This feels like it could have been a son and his wife. Yeah, she was a lawyer or something, and I feel like whatever she was doing, or whatever, this woman spoke, or she had a book or something like that. But whatever it was, she was vocal. And when the shit came out, it came out right. But we're living in a time now where if you're saying something and it doesn't please me, look at all the me's there are, though. I'm just one motherfucker. What do you mean? There's 2,200 of you. And now I don't speak, and now you're taking my thoughts seriously. Well, what the hell you want from me? I mean, I feel at a disadvantage. I do. Every time this woman speaks, it pisses somebody off. And, yep, do with the judicial system. Oh my God. And when she started doing that, they became more and more, and they were all in a bind. It just was, it became worse and worse and worse. This whole, the husband could have even, I feel like the husband became a target or wound up being a product of one of those husbands that separated from her possibly, and it weakened these two. Like, I can't deal with the fact, like, you're going up against this, you're going up against that and shit, and I feel like and it was just to turn him against you, or the two of you against each other. And I think that he started going away a little more, or he started sleeping at a different location, whatever that means for you, just being in a different location. And then he would get a phone call or a text message all of a sudden, or he would go somewhere and then he goes to the bar by himself, because I don't feel like I want to cheat. I just feel like I don't know what to do. Our life is in disarray because of what you do. Okay, so, and then it's just to rile him up. Somebody winds up, look, there's somebody that watches like that from afar, make sure that they left. Hey, see, all right, I'm just gonna go, like, and then now they watch, and then they page a source, they talk to somebody else. The next thing you know, I can't believe you showed up here. Here comes this fucking ex-gang member, or just this dude, this, like, don't you have 5 kids, bro? What brings you here, huh? I'm gonna buy a cheesesteak. Okay. This could even be the owner. This could be like the owner and the son that own this place. You know, it just everybody seems so kind all of a sudden. I notice. But when I'm with this one, they're cold. Or when they know that that we're good, you know, they notice that the differences in people when they are out by themselves, because the two of you just give yourselves freedom like that and you trust each other. And the difference between, I don't know, we're arguing and it's just one of those things that happens once a year. Yeah, with the lovers, like now all of a sudden, what, my exes start coming in here? What are you doing 2 cities or 2 states over now? All this, look at this shit. Yeah, well, where bar is he at? He's at the. Okay, well, we're gonna wait until the lights go down, until the sun goes fit of rain. Yeah, and then what happens? She walks in. This is how he handles this. Oh my God! I said, holy shit, I'm done. That's how he handles it. Here you go. Boom. That's this type of guy. I'm telling you, he's a fucking earth. This is that temperance. This is different type of DNA, different type of blood. With the magician, yeah, this guy knows. I don't attract this. This is somebody who comes in like this. It could even be like 2 fucking sisters coming and shit. And he's like, nah. People are coming, hey. There's nothing sweeter, especially for a man like this or a woman like this, to get approached by something like that. We got 2 mules and a teenager and a van and us. And you still fucking do. See you. Keep the change, Earl. That's this is just the way it has to be. Yeah, with the devil, like, oh my God, this is what you look like in the dark. I stayed too fucking long. Somebody was just in a daze here, because they're with the magician. I feel like they are in a trance. Yeah, I don't remember eating my food. Where am I? I like it. The problem is you're not. I don't know if any trance is going to be trance enough to deal with some of these people before the lights get dim. Yeah, with the high priestess, and I feel like they know, they can tell that you know. Okay, it's like, yeah, oh my God, like, and this is when he looks, and his body just sinks down. You're yes, yeah, you could tell that I'm just not interested. So they don't like you in there. You must be attractive, or you're just different. Yeah, with the depth, you just don't look like you're fucking dying, or you're not 97 years old. Is this a VFW? On nitrous? It's just, do you have your Essence card? No, but they do have $5 fireball shots up the street where the bartender has a great set of tits. Tower moment. Yeah, I will walk. See what? Oh, this is a weird bullying thing. It's pouring rain. We're gonna give him a hard time. This feels like, you know, the weird, what is this, the Family Guy, or the weird people, the weird guys, and that's what it feels like in human form. Like, you guys are fucking weird. Tell me you're not gay. It's like you just going, now you can't leave. Fucking VFW, they come up with their canes and shit. Make them drink the what's it called? That fucking I don't know, for Kaopectate. Yeah, this is one of those places where they have the outside and they have the picnic tables and shit with the umbrellas, and it maybe has a little beach. a little self-made beach and stuff like that, and it's cool. I like it. It's but it's a facade, and but then the facade would be that some of these people are not veterans at all, and that's why they don't talk about it. I sit here at the VFW, and every time I bring up something, they don't want to talk about it. But you'll tell me, you know, how you were drafted. This feels like drafted with the chariot and shit like that. I was drafted, and I left, you know, back then my mom, I didn't really have a mom. It didn't matter because I just felt like, well, I don't have a home life anyway. I mean, there was always something. There was always getting kicked out, and this, that, or the other. We were always fucking moving a lot. And drug addict for a mom. Why is somebody lying about this, though? I don't know why you're lying about this, or some of it. Maybe you don't even realize it. That you add to this story because you didn't really accomplish much when you were in the military. Yeah, and I don't feel AWOL, but I feel I did leave in the middle of the night. I can say, the one thing I can say that I got away with, I can't even tell people because it's cowardly. I can't say that I was really good at sneaking away. Yeah, this is a whole family full of fucking vets and Marines and shit like that, and even some women. It's just not, you're just not meant for it, kid. This is Edgar. You're just not meant for it, kid. Now, listen, imagine everybody was meant for that position. Imagine everybody was meant to be a pilot and nothing else. You understand? It's not, yeah, all right, well, when you look at it like, she's right. When you look at something differently, that works for you mentally. You don't have to say it out loud. Just know that shit, that's all. You tell somebody that, they're either going to say, I don't believe you, you know, or they're going to challenge you in some way, man, because too many people are just angry and sad. And some of them are engaged, or you know, this could even be like, we marry each other, with cops marrying cops, military marrying cops, shoot me in the face. But the judgment that comes with this, and the need to be perfect. Go for one, fuck yourself, and then now you'll probably shoot me in the face. But yeah, that's what I feel. I can't do anything right here. When I'm by myself, when I'm solo, I look at everything differently, and this is like, I see the great shit in everything. You know, fuck this manifestation shit. I don't even care about this law of attraction. This is just who I am. This is how I see shit. You want me to gossip? I don't want to. I don't care. You want me to be interested in this subject, and I just don't fucking care. And I'm not gonna do that. It's that I don't know if you call me a free spirit. I don't feel like my spirit's free. I feel like I'm stuck here in this situation. But when it comes to just kind of going with shit, I do. But I don't feel like this is working for me. Is something holding me back? Or is it something holding you back? I will wait. Don't wait for anybody. This is the second time I heard this from Mumford & Sons. There could have been someone here that just, you're like, Mumford, you don't do shit, and you fucking sat there and wait. I'll wait. No, wait. What are you waiting for? Somebody thought that you were going to come crawling back on your knees. I'll wait till they knock on the door, and they come with takeout, you know, and I go, and it didn't happen this time. So there's and it could be someone's son or a friend of the son. I don't know, it feels weird with the sun. All right, with the clouds. This wanted to be in the reverse. This is, my head's in the fucking clouds, but not too much. You have to for those of you that are kind of telling your body to go into a painless trance, and it goes immediately because you earned this right. Through a series of tests that you passed and wanting to learn and be more open-minded to things instead of, and how being so closed off to certain areas makes you mad. We just don't need it. So you, I'm sorry, with the head in the clouds. This is, all right, so you have this family full of, I mean, I can't get away from badges and titles and shit. And then what is this here? Somebody that oh my god. How many times are people gonna do this? Is this your family that does this? You know when you're around family and they ping pong back and forth with who they like, whose wife they like the best. At the time they'll turn the wives against each other, or even the husbands and shit. You know, if you got a lot of fairies in your family. But this is my mothers and my sisters can't stand this one, that one, but they really can't stand this one. Because this guy likes to see how far they'll go. It's interesting, you know. And I mean, some of my exes, they're all right. I don't mind seeing them, and it's usually because he doesn't have any remorse or any regret with what happened. But it's like he knows it. Yeah, it's like now my friends, now they're all joining in, you know what I mean? It feels like just this rally against me. And then here comes this freaking broad from my past that showed up that I honestly thought at some point, I don't know if this is roommates, but this feels like common law or some type of, whoa. We're over an hour now. It's an hour and 6 minutes. Chicken nuggets. We were fucking 12. What do you want from me? I don't know. I was just thinking. I'm not attracted to you. I'm not your. Look at you. I meant look at me. And look at you. Yeah, I'm not attracted to you, and I'm not gonna feel bad about saying it. You know, there are women and men that, if I was gay, that aren't attracted to a man like me either. You. But this the easel against the paint with the face. You look like you airbrushed your face. And in the past, I mean, well, yeah, but I mean, we were fucking 12 or 14. That's what some of this guy is like. What is it that you want from me, please? Look at me. I didn't age like you. This guy's bold. He's bold, or this woman is like a man in the way she handles things. You could be a lesbian. Fun cereals. That's how we used to have breakfast together. And with the hiding in clothing racks, this is how young it was. I mean, you act like fucking, you know what I mean? Like we were together for decades and shit. This was one of those stupid weird things with the peach and the alpaca. I mean, I don't know if this is Georgia, but this could be, your ass was in a different place, and a lot of other things were too. I'm sorry, but this is, you know, we all run with the same crew. I don't know what else what. I really fucked it up. See, this chick or whoever this other person is telling people, yeah, they screwed up. And somebody got some work done, and they thought that you were going to like that because some of the guys got some work done in this weird group that they hang with. And I believe that you're the kind of person where you ain't fucking up my manifestation and shit. I know shit comes back to me. So you must just be different, okay? You could have a beard that grows in perfect. You know what I mean? I mean, you got just enough hair on you. Your beard grows in I can't stand you. And these feel like women that you dated that thought that they don't. Some of these women turned you down and married other men, and the men let themselves go, and the women did too. But the women were doing something or stealing money or skimming fucking money. This is somebody that's a builder or a developer where the wife. And whoever these minions are that they go to the salon and get their face fucking full of shit with. maybe a tattoo at 72 will work too. Of like Gwar. I don't know what you're trying to prove, but they've been putting money aside for some type of, this feels like, oh, I want a life lift. I don't need the body lift or the face. I want a whole life lift. I don't know, somebody had just bought, or they had just built a huge property, and they're trying to keep you busy with it. Somebody's been coming out to the property too, because I do feel like there's something where I can't be there, or I won't do it. She's gonna drive me nuts during this whole thing, or he's fucking nuts, and I won't do it. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna make it seem like I'm giving them a full ring. There you go. Here you go with the arms crossed. Go ahead. It's all you, baby. Yep, I surprise me. This is what this two of swords got with the blindfold. This surprise me. I want to walk in the door, be surprised. Okay. Meanwhile, there's like a chair, a chase lounge, a freaking open bottle of some kind of wine or something like that, because they're trying to figure out a way how to chintz on the home and get some type of subtle work done so that they can say that frequencies and stuff and some shit that they were listening to is working. Yeah, but I'm telling you, I don't know if you could put any more fucking shots in his face. I feel like something went wrong. It just is ending. They refuse to wait though. I mean, somebody jammed something in there. They weren't. Yeah. And this person just feels like an outsider to the world, so they're just a weird person in a position where they can stick some shit in your face while you're knocked out. But other woods by choice. Somebody's hiding in the woods. They don't want to go in. I do feel like it's a male or somebody that's trying to look like one, even if you don't realize it. But it feels to me like I'm just kind of hanging out in the woods in the car or something like that. I didn't pull all the way up because I don't want the attention now. Like, he's getting attention from people in the neighborhood. I mean, them motherfuckers, I don't know what these other one, it's a male, I don't know what they got, or you're the person on the other side, you got something done. And I mean, this is the type of, it feels like a woman where I can get an injection on each side, a little pinprick, and it lasts me 6 months. Yeah, I'm telling you, this shit stays tight, smooth, and it's a gradual release and shit like that. And I feel like you are goddamn more than pleased. Yeah. So then somebody's like, huh. I mean, now I see. All right, and I feel like they tried to get an appointment with your doctor in some sneaky, conniving way, and they had a hard time doing it because they could tell that they're evil. And I think you have the kind of doctor that's very spiritual. I refuse to put my fucking hands or my swords in or on somebody who I feel like has a horrible spirit. I just won't do it. I don't need it. Okay. Somebody wanted to get even with me. Well, I want to be just like you. Mine has to be better. And they tried schmoozing because they do this, right? This is what they do, and that fucking shit didn't work, you know what I mean? Somebody was very polite, and what they said, here, listen, go to my something, this is my protege, or this is that, da. And then they got mad because I guess, I don't know, the guy was gay. This feels like somebody just wants desperately to be the kind of spirit that you are, get the kind of attention that you are from men, it feels like. They're very, very immature in the way that they handle things, but when they're around you, they have no choice but to act a certain way because you will call them the fuck out. You'll be like, dude, you're acting like a child. I can't eat. What's next, this? Yeah, so whatever this is for you, I don't know what this is for you, but I mean, you could be the one too. I keep saying you have no friends. You must be gifted, you must be cute, you must be naturally pretty, you must have things, or you have attention on you. You know how this goes. Alright, I'm going to go eat some chicken parm. I hope this helped, whatever this was, for whoever this is for. See you.